Hey guys, so recently I had a request over on my Patreon account that I should do a video on tips for motivation. So I wanted to do that today, and I just have 3 tips for kind of getting motivated if you find yourself stuck in a rut and maybe you are just completely unmotivated. You don't really find yourself wanting to do anything really. I feel like sometimes I've had January blues, and this doesn't necessarily have to just go in with January, but sometimes you just need a little bit of help to get motivated because you just don't really feel like doing much of anything. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll go ahead and get into these tips. So I'm going to share some tips that have helped me when I've just needed to pull myself out of this funk, and maybe these tips will help you as well. So the first thing I like to do is just identify that I'm feeling that way and also take things slow. Sometimes when I think about the week ahead of me, I just kind of instantly feel overwhelmed and it makes me not want to do anything. So I like to take things just one step at a time and just be as present as possible. Think about what you're doing currently, what you're doing in this moment, and just focus on one day at a time. Don't think of the whole week, don't think of the whole month, just focus on today and what you can do right now. And what helps me as well is list making. And a tip that I actually learned from Katie Morton, she's a therapist and also YouTuber, and she has said in a few of her videos to just tackle 7 things in your day and don't overdo that. Like just 7 things in your day. And this is especially a great tip if you are feeling unmotivated and really not wanting to do much of anything. I think something that can be horrible starting off your day is dreading your day. Like if you have too much on your plate, notice that and just try to shuffle things around if you can. Maybe you don't have to get to everything that you were planning today. Maybe you can just do a few things. Maybe we could do 1 thing or 2 things, but knocking out the biggest thing in your day first, I find that really helpful. Also, if you're really struggling with just getting out of bed in the morning, there is a website that's called, I believe it's feellikeshit.com or it's youfeellikeshit.com. I can't remember. I'll put the title here and I'll put a link down below if you guys want to check it out. It basically just breaks down things step by step, as little as just getting out of bed, drinking a glass of water, getting ready for the day, things like that. So I actually have used that website before on days where I need to be productive, and it's just kind of hard to do that. And I think once you slowly start doing things, you find a little bit of motivation, like once you just get going. So that was kind of a spiel of tips. Didn't mean for that to happen. Anyway, my next tip that I actually jotted down in my journal was find motivation. And I've actually found a lot of motivation from watching others, like some motivational type videos. That sounds kind of cheeseball corny. I think in particular I found some inspiration from watching study tubers, people who like to study and people who film like these crazy amount of hours study with me videos, like 14-hour, 15-hour study with me, as I'm like, wow, that's a lot. That might be too much, I don't know, but sometimes I find those kind of helpful and motivating. So you just have to find someone that you find motivating, someone who's like being productive. I think the productivity videos, that's what I mean. Like people who are like, clean with me or do a workout with me or watch me study for endless hours, countless hours. I have found a lot of motivation in those types of videos. Just watching someone be productive, it makes me want to be more productive. So my third tip is to break your tasks into smaller bits. So I mean doable lists. So let's say you have a mountain of tasks to do today. Just break things down into smaller steps. So if you say like, I'm gonna clean up the apartment, well, what do you mean? And I know this sounds kind of ridiculous for me to even say, but like when you clean your apartment or your home or your house, I like to tackle certain rooms, especially doing this on the weekends. Like I'll really clean the bathroom on the weekend. Like I will clean the floors, clean the shower, clean the mirrors, reorganize things, go through stuff, and maybe that's my weekend project. It's just I need to tackle the bathroom or I need to tackle the kitchen or whatever. So I like to break that down into, all right, what does that mean? Like doing the dishes, taking the trash out, actually vacuuming, and going beyond just the surface level cleaning. So just breaking things down into step instead of just clean the whole entire house. That's a lot. That's dusting. That's this, that's that. Maybe you can just check off a few things a day and not have to do like a full cleaning day. I like to do stuff like that. And again, if you're feeling completely just overwhelmed with life and everything that's going on in your life, maybe you have a lot of things on your plate right now, again, just tackle 1 or 2 things in your day. And you also could take like a mental health day. That's also an option where you just think, okay, there's a lot going on right now and I can't even focus at all. If I tried with all my might to focus on what it is I'm doing, it's just things are just too much right now, and it's okay to step back and just take a day for yourself. I think you have to be nice to yourself as you transition into this motivation. Because it's not always, you're not always going to feel your best. You're not always going to feel motivated to do all the things that you want to do all the things that you need to do or have to do. But I think if you are feeling down, it is smart and it's wise to get out of the house and just take a walk. Go get some fresh air, get some sunlight on your skin, talk to a friend, find some time in your day to do one activity that you really enjoy. Maybe that's reading, maybe you like knitting, maybe you like listening to podcasts. If you can find time to do those things, whatever it may be. Maybe it's watching one of your favorite movies or shows. Maybe it's just listening to some music while you just unwind. It really could be anything, and I highly, highly suggest also finding time in your day to meditate. So I'll put some helpful links down below. There are some awesome meditation apps out there. If you're looking for something guided, if you're new to meditation, yes, check out the description bar below and my blog. I'm basically linking my blog. But I really do think in my own personal life, when I've been very unmotivated and I've been kind of down and just kind of stuck in a rut and I don't know, I've just been kind of like not feeling my best at all. I think it's best to just start slow, but starting when you feel ready to. So I don't know, let's say like the beginning of the day starts and you're just kind of feeling, I don't know about this. It's okay to take a few minutes to like just let yourself lay in bed, or even an hour or something like that. Just let yourself lay there and do nothing. But you'll find that you can't do nothing for too long. So you might think, I just want to do nothing. I mean, eventually you want to get up and you want to start doing things again. So I think you just have to take it slow. And I won't say fake it till you make it. I mean, you have to do it until you become it. So this is kind of a rambly video. I hope you guys found this helpful. I say that with an eye roll. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I would love to see more requests. And yeah, check out my Patreon account because I've been more active over there, and I'm going to start adding some content just specifically for Patreon. Again, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye.